Welcome to Echoing Heart Tales. I was in the kitchen making sandwiches when I heard my sister-in-law's voice drift in from the backyard. She wasn't yelling. She wasn't angry. Her tone was casual, almost cheerful, like she was explaining something obvious to a child who just didn't understand yet. That's what made it worse. "You know you're not really ours, right?" she said. I froze with the knife in my hand, peanut butter halfway across the bread. My 7-year-old daughter, Lily, was outside playing with her cousins. My husband Robert's sister Karen was out there too, supposedly watching them. I stepped closer to the window, listened. "What do you mean?" Lily's voice, small, confused. Karen laughed. "Not mean, just light. Like, this was a fun fact. Well, sweetie, Robert isn't your real dad. You know that, right? Your mom had you before she met him. So technically you're not really part of the family. Not like the other kids." I dropped the knife. It clattered against the counter. I was out the back door in 3 seconds. Lily was standing near the swing set, staring at Karen with this look on her face. Not crying, not angry, just blank, like her brain was trying to process something too big to fit. Karen saw me and smiled, bright, friendly. "Oh, hey. I was just explaining to Lily how families work. She was asking why she doesn't look like Robert, so I thought I'd clear it up for her." I looked at my daughter. "Lily, go inside, please." Lily didn't move. "Shush is not biologically Robert's. That's just a fact." "She's 7, I said. Karen shrugged. "So," she asked a question. I answered it. I stared at her. This woman, my husband's sister, someone who'd been in our lives for years, someone who'd held Lily as a baby, someone who'd been at birthday parties and holidays and family dinners. And she just looked my daughter in the eye and told her she didn't belong. "Get out," I said. Karen blinked. "What? Get out of my house." Her smile faltered. "You're being dramatic." I was just being honest." "You weren't being honest," I said. "You were being cruel. There's a difference." Karen's face hardened. "I'm Robert's sister. You can't just kick me out." "Watch me," I said. I turned and walked back inside. Karen didn't follow. I heard her huff, heard her car door slam a few minutes later, heard her drive away. I didn't care. I went straight to Lily's room. She was sitting on her bed, knees pulled up to her chest, staring at nothing. "Lily," I said softly. She didn't look at me. "Is it true?" she whispered. "Is Robert not my real dad?" I sat down beside her, took a breath. "Robert is your dad in every way that matters. He loves you. He takes care of you. He chose you. That makes him your dad." Lily's chin trembled. "But Aunt Karen said something she had no right to say." I interrupted gently, and she said it in a way that was meant to hurt. "That's not okay." Lily looked at me. Her eyes were wet. "But I'm not really part of the family." My chest HAD. "You are absolutely part of this family. You're my daughter. You're Robert's daughter. You're loved. You're wanted. You belong here. Do you understand me?" Lily nodded, but I could see it. The seed had been planted. The doubt, the question. And I knew in that moment that Karen had done damage that would take time to undo. That night after Lily was in bed, Robert came home from work. I told him what happened. He went very still. She said, "What?" I repeated it, word for word. Robert's jaw tightened. He pulled out his phone and called Karen. She answered on the second ring. I could hear her voice through the speaker, bright, casual. "Hey, what's up?" Robert didn't waste time. "What did Clear's throat you say to Lily today?" There was a pause. "Oh, that I was just being honest. She asked why she doesn't look like you, and I explained. You told a 7-year-old she's not really part of the family, Robert said. His voice was calm. Too calm, Karen sighed. I said she's not biologically yours. That's true. She's my daughter, Robert said. That makes her part of this family. Karen laughed. Robert, come on. You adopted her. That's different. No, Robert said. It's not. Look, Karen said. I'm just saying there's a difference between real family and she paused. And what? Robert asked. His voice dropped lower. Karen hesitated. You know what I mean. Say it, Robert said. If you're going to think it, say it out loud. Karen went quiet. Then she said, Fine. She's not blood. That's all I'm saying. It doesn't make her less loved, but it's just a fact. Robert was silent for a long moment. Don't contact us again, he said. Karen's tone shifted. What? You heard me. Don't call. Don't text. Don't show up. You're not welcome here anymore. Robert, you're being ridiculous. No, he said. I'm being a father and you just showed me you don't respect that. So, we're done. He hung up. Karen called back immediately. He declined it. She called again. He blocked her number. Then he looked at me. Is Lily okay? She's confused, I said. Hurt. Robert's shoulders sagged. I need to talk to her tomorrow, I said. Let her sleep. We'll both talk to her in the morning. He nodded, but I could see it in his face. The anger, the hurt, not for himself, for Lily. The next morning, we sat down with Lily at the kitchen table. Robert took her hand. Lily, I want you to listen to me, okay? Lily nodded. What Aunt Karen said yesterday was wrong. Not wrong because it's not true that I didn't know you when you were born, but wrong because of how she said it, and wrong because it made you feel like you don't belong. Lily's lip trembled. But you're not my real dad. Robert squeezed her hand gently. I am your real dad. I chose to be your dad. I wanted to be your dad. And every single day, I wake up grateful that I get to be your dad. Do you understand? Lily's eyes filled with tears. But what if you change your mind? Robert's voice cracked just slightly. I won't ever. You're my daughter. That's not something that changes. Lily threw her arms around him. He held her tight. I wiped my own eyes. A week later, Robert's mother called. I heard what happened with Karen. She said, Clear's throat, I'm so sorry. Did Karen tell you? I asked. She did. She said you overreacted. I went quiet. Robert's mother sighed. I told her she was wrong. What she said to Lily was cruel, and I told her she owes you an apology. She won't apologize, I said. She thinks she was just being honest. I know, Robert's mother said, but I wanted you to know that I don't agree with her. Lily is part of this family. She always has been. Thank you. I said it helped a little. Karen never apologized. 2 months later, she sent a text to Robert from a new number. I think you're overreacting. I miss my niece. Robert showed me the message. What do you want to do? I asked. He deleted it. She's not Lily's aunt anymore. 6 months later, Lily asked me a question. Mom, do you think Aunt Karen still thinks I'm not part of the family? I chose my words carefully. I think Aunt Karen said something hurtful because she didn't understand what family really means. But it doesn't matter what she thinks. What matters is what we know. And we know you belong. Lily thought about that. Then she said, I'm glad Robert is my dad. Me too, sweetheart, I said. Me too. A year after that day in the backyard, Lily stopped asking questions about it. She stopped looking uncertain when Robert called her his daughter. She stopped flinching when people asked if she looked like him. And Robert, he never wavered. Not once. Every school event, every doctor's appointment, every bedtime story, every scraped knee. He showed up. He stayed. He loved her. Because that's what real fathers do. And Karen, we haven't spoken to her since that phone call. She's not at family gatherings. She's not in our lives. And honestly, we're better for it. So, tell me, did we go too far by cutting her out? Or did we do exactly what we needed to do to protect our daughter? Let me know in the comments. And if you enjoyed this story, subscribe to Echoing Heart Tales for more. I'll see you in the next.